welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Down and in, moved his feet. And a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right side, Soto. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that's down and away. One out, base is empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On the ground, right side, McNeil throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. Two down, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. Just missed. Glasnow, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering, and it just misses. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 3 of the World Series.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Struck him out looking. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Glass now, ready to deal. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And 1-2. That one missed. First and second, 2 down. Swings and chases a low one there. Smith gathers, throws, in time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. World Series Game 3. Here's Yelich at the dish. Senga back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Profar now. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. Profar gets a piece there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nasty fourth ball for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. Ball 1 there. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and there's one down. And now the DH, Cedric Mullins. That's off the mark, 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the corner for a strike. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. Called strike right there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Glass now with it. Back here at Citi Field. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball there. Paz goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Alonso hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And that one is inside. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Into the bullpen and gone. So the batting order turns over. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And that is that. Back here in Queens, Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Just missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That misses, and that's ball one. He was late there, strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes brings it in, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, and that is ball one. Ripped on a line. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on first and 1 down for him. And that one missing low. Inside, and it's 2-1. Smith over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. He's under it. Makes the grab, 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Save!
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now batting Max Kepler. That one fouled off. And it's second. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, McNeil. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard hit right side. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Pete Alonso. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the World Series Game 3. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's already homered in this game. Started to swing. Held up.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the World Series. Next pitch is outside. Hard hit to third. Beatty to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On to first, and Freeman is retired. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here at Citi Field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Glass now back to work. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Pages on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mullins in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that just misses. Missing inside, and the count's full.
3-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Anthony Banda.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that skips into there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
1-1 now. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fought off foul. Out there to center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In there. He's safe. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. Profile, the runner at first with 2 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Runner on the go again. In the air, right field. Soto puts it away, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2. Lindor, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count's full. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. First pitch misses. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Queens. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball, Alonso steps on first for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger. One out, runner at second. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Up the middle. What a stop. And they get the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Oh for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a quick out, number 1. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2-1.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the late stages of Game 3. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That misses. And a full count now.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So now here's the Mets DH, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 3 of the World Series. That's inside. Just misses without one. Just missing there. 3-2 now. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. The tag out. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled away. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. And this is inside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. That misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri on the move. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 3-1. And a strike.
3 ball, 2 strike.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Trying him back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
1 strike.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 ball, 2 strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's in for a strike. The Mets down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Kepler makes the catch. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Profar gets a piece there. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one hammered center field. Siri makes the grab, one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. To the right side. Takes it to the back. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. That's too low. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Outside low. The countdown 2-2. Now one missed. Swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Juan Soto. There's a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's got a leadoff double. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That's a laser base hit. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 86.
and I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just missed. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. Right through there for a strike. Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it. drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1. He's 2 outs away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check swing, and he went 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Just off the inside edge. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. 1 for 3. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.